Hi all of you, today I'm starting with a new DevOps tools which is known as Docker, as you all aware of that tool. So let me show you, this is that the symbol of that tool. Okay, so what is Docker? Okay, let me open my whiteboard for you all to explain you in deep what is Docker first before starting with uh, like commands on Linux. Okay, so where is my whiteboard that starts with Microsoft? Yeah, there it is. So now I want to show you that what is Docker. So before starting with Docker, first let me show you. So this is the logo of DevOps. Means plan, code, build, test, release, deploy, operate, monitor. Now again, this is like a kind of a infinite loop, and this goes on and on. Okay, this is your never ending process. Okay, because in a organization, so there will be continuous planning, continuous coding, and continuous building. Everything will be continuous. Okay, so now how Docker can solve a problem? So let's take an example. This is your development team which write code. Okay, I am writing with my mouse, so don't judge me. Okay, this is your team of developers which write code, and here is your, let me take this color, here is your team of which testing team, let's say testing team. Okay, which tests your code. Okay, so as you know that uh, like if I want to make an application which is based on Python, so you should have your Python in your computer like I have. Let me show you. So this is your Python, as you can see that. Okay, this is your Python. Okay, it is already installed, so it means I can run anything uh, which is uh, which is coded in Python. I can run anything in this machine. Okay, in my computer, because I have already dependency of a Python application which is Python. Okay, I have already installed Python, so there will be not a problem for me to run an application which is based on Python. But when the code team transfer the code to your testing team to test the code, so the testing team doesn't know about in which language this code is written. Okay, and now the testing team doesn't have Python in their machine. Okay, and they are testing it, and all the test cases fails. So now the test team says that the code is not running, there is an error in code. But uh, but this development team says to your test team that the code is already good. Okay, so there is no problem, the code is running in my machine, why it is not running in your machine? So you can see there is a conflict between both of them, both of the teams in a company. So like, test teams blames that these developers are fool, they doesn't know how to work. And now code team blames to test team that this test team doesn't know that the code is written in Python, so they should install Python in their machine. Okay, so there is a conflict between them. So what Docker do? So Docker, let me open my Docker one. Where is my Docker? Yeah, there it is. So now you can see, so this is your Docker container. Okay, in which your images are stored. Okay, images contains your dependencies. Like let me show you first Docker website. Okay, let me go upward and show you the website of Docker. So this is the website of Docker. So Docker image, I will show you uh, afterwards, because it is not a beginner level concept, but let me show you how it works. So this is your Docker container. In Docker container, your images are there. Images means, let me show you. As you all know, this is my EC2 dashboard, AWS dashboard. Okay, so if I launch instance, okay, so you can see that this is my Amazon Linux image. AMI means Amazon machine image. Okay, Amazon machine image, which is your Linux one. Okay, so this is also your image. So what that means, which it means that it contains your dependency of Linux. Okay, all the dependency of Linux, and just like that, there is your image as well. like uh, like what Docker solves the problem. So Docker solves the problem that if uh, if development team if development team uh, sends code through Docker image, so they push the image to the Docker hub. Okay, just like you upload Instagram image. Okay, so you upload image to your Instagram, so just like that, there is a Docker hub where your image of your code and your dependencies, uh, code with your code dependencies. Okay, so that will upload to your Docker hub. So after uploading your Docker hub, your test team will download the image and run its in their machine. Okay, so by doing that, your code will be run fine, because your all dependency download with your code through Docker hub. So that is the case with the Docker. And there is no need to worry about the architecture of the Docker, because I will teach you while doing, when I was doing, when I teach you on Linux the Docker commands and how it works. You will understand what is virtual machine, what is type hypervisor one. Okay, you will learn all of those things. I will write all the Docker uh, stuff in my document. Okay, you can access it in the description, which is in description, so you can access it as well. So yeah, if you want to read about Docker, if you want to understand what is the architecture of Docker, you can go to that document and read as well. And I think there is no need, because I will, if you want to, understand more, you can watch my next videos. In the next videos I will show you uh, while doing, because when you do hands on you will learn more. And yeah, that's about for today. I think that's about for Docker as well. And yeah, I will be meet you in my next video.
ਜੱਟ ਹਸਲੇ ਨ ਕਰਦਾ ਏ ਖਾਬ ਰੋਜ਼ ਨਵੇਂ ਫੜਦਾ ਏ